this is the one on the Mum. Mum,
Mum.
stop listening. My favourite one.
Who speaks like that?
My mum.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, Kieran's speaking. 502. I walk and she's got the whole diary. Anyway, sorry, no more banter.
What are we actually talking about, though?
We can talk about stuff we watched or played.
Yeah.
Don't bring up She-Hulk.
Have you seen it?
No, I just hate it. Hello and welcome to the CrabTales Podcast. My name's Bryce. I'm joined by Kieran
Hello.
and Jason.
Hi there, Bryce. How are you going today?
I'm good, thank you, Jason.
How are you, Jason?
I'm doing all right, I guess.
How are you, Kieran?
Yeah. All right.
So
Took 'em.
we're gonna name this one episode 1. Let's do that. We're starting the podcast from episode 1.
Wow, we're gonna start with this one, the one
This
we're
one- this
least
is-
prepared on.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be the best one.
Yeah, I guess.
I did stuff.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna talk about today?
She-Hulk.
Why are you laughing like
It's
that?
just- No reason.
Look, I'll just say that first episode pissed me off. I haven't even watched it, but just
How
just
does
hold
it-
on. Listen,
oh,
you're not
God.
listening to me, right?
I know my
Because-
gripe.
Hey, there we go. See, we worked there in the end.
Yeah.
So that first episode
That you haven't seen.
that I haven't seen,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I watched. I was like, there was a thumbnail on YouTube, and I was like, okay, I'll click it. I clicked it, and I watched a guy's breakdown of it. But there was just one bit in it that annoyed me.
Can I guess?
Go for it.
Is her driving the Jeep and then...
Yes.
Yeah.
It is exactly that.
He
What-
can tell you.
Okay. Explain.
So it has the clip of actually. Did I send it in a reel? Was that what it was?
Oh, yeah. No, maybe
Yeah.
I did see it.
So
Yeah.
it's got the Hulk, and he's like, "I'm always angry," and then he turns big and green, and then he punches in the first Avengers movie, punches that big creature thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it goes and crumples. Then in She-Hulk, he's standing in front of a Jeep, and she drives, and it hits him, and he goes, "Oh!" and he's on the bonnet, and then it turns, and then it drives off, and he falls into a bunch of rocks, and the rocks fall down.
Huh.
Whereas in theory, the Jeep should just go and just stop.
Unless he was trying. I
He's
don't know
like-
why I'm trying to defend it, but unless he tried to jump on. No, because he can just. Okay. No, but this is new Hulk, right? Because he's like half, like he's a different sort of Hulk. He's not the angry Hulk, so he's not as strong.
He's in between.
But even if he's half as strong, that Jeep is not going to knock him over.
Hmm.
Especially when he knocked over the rocks that he fell into.
Yeah, but also is that like a funny, like a comedy thing?
I
That
guess.
sounds like I'm being an asshole,
Yeah,
but
no,
like
I think it's a
the
comedy.
context in the thing is he's trying to teach her how to be a Hulk, and she's over it. She reckons she's not going to randomly transform because she doesn't go crazy like he does. She can just do it and go back to normal. And then she wants to leave, and that's what's happening there. And I guess he doesn't want her to leave because he's trying to teach her.
Because maybe is he scared of her that she's going to
Yeah,
break
mate.
out?
It could be that.
okay.
And he's got that control where he's stays in that form.
Is he in the form the whole time? Oh, you haven't seen it. I don't know. I was asking. You've watched one clip. Spoilers for She-Hulk, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
He stays in that the
No, I think-
half form.
I thought I seen a thing where he wasn't.
No, at the start he's not until something happens, and that's why that's.
Oh, that's right.
Want me
Yeah,
to tell
because in
you?
the car crash.
Oh, great.
Spoilers.
Spoil. And it's a really gross scene. It's going to be spoilers for the first episode. But some little alien vehicle flies down and in front of the car, and she swerves, goes off the cliff, and they roll. And then he's bleeding, and she's got an open wound, and he kind of rolls over, and the blood leaks into the drops into it.
He's bleeding as just Bruce Banner.
Yeah. And it
Weird, right?
bleeds into the open wound.
Thought
And he
he-
goes like, quick, we need to get that out because it's whatever blood. And then I think it's kind of like he transforms, she starts running away, then she transforms and then wakes up to a
Interesting.
diner.
Because the thing was in the comic, isn't it? Just because she's gonna die. But
The
then
blood
he,
transfusion.
and then he does it like that.
Yeah. But
Mm.
no, this was just some drips.
Accidental drips.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Oh, well, I just thought because any time he was going to get hurt, he just turns into the Hulk.
I put a bullet in my head.
No,
No,
but
the big guy spat
But I
it
guess
out.
that's dying.
Yeah,
It's not
true.
getting hurt. It's dying.
Yeah, and he was about to transform. That's why he's telling her to run away as well.
Mm.
Just gonna rip like Tyrannosaurus Rex, like Jurassic Park, just rip it half.
But you don't like the show, or you didn't mind the show overall,
I don't know if I'm a bit burnt out by Marvel stuff. So,
because some of the stuff hasn't been that great. So
and a lot of actually TV in general, I can't be bothered putting effort into stuff. I've tried to watch a bunch of first episodes and
How long do does the She-Hulk episodes go for?
half hours. I think
Okay.
they're pretty quick.
I watched Miss Marvel.
Why?
How'd that go?
I don't know.
What's your opinion on that?
It looked like it was kind of for a younger audience.
So you thought that's
That's
me?
what I-
That's what I've heard.
The beginning is like they'd make it out like it's like a Spider-Man thing. They have the same sort of graphics of like when he's telling the story in
It's very
Homecoming?
comic-y, I think.
yeah, and they do like this there's a bit where they want to sneak. She wants to sneak out, so they do this whole. This is what we're gonna do, and then they show the plan, and obviously the plan working, successfully in every way, and then they do the plan, and then like little things don't happen the way, and that sort of.
And
It
you're
was-
there giggling,
Like,
eating popcorn.
Can't believe the bikes got stolen or something. I don't know. It was
The old.
a thing,
Did you
and
finish it?
I did, because my thing's got that like plus 15 seconds thing. I did a couple of them on some of the scenes.
Yeah.
The old just spam it like 4 times.
Shh.
Minute pass, you're like, okay, just do it
Anytime,
again.
did you go back at all?
Oh, I think one time I had to because I was like, I don't know who this guy is. What's he
You're
doing?
like,
here?
oh, you hit the credits and you went, oh shit.
Oh, I've done that. I was like, oh, that's the end
But
of
he
the thing.
watches them.
Yeah. But yeah, that probably.
Oh, that person was.
I think you can skip it. I could tell you just one thing, and then, or maybe 2 things, and then you don't need to watch it. I won't do it on here because just in case someone wants to watch it.
I think I know. Thing. The last thing. I think
That's
I
one
might
of the
like
things.
that.
I was more thinking of what her powers are and how she gets them. It's
Okay.
like it's probably.
I watched the last thing as well because I
Yeah.
didn't want to watch any
Yeah,
of it.
that's the last thing as well.
And then it was like, you're not going away.
Wow.
No, but in their defense, if it is aimed towards a younger audience, that's fine. It's not for me anyway, so why should I care?
Mm.
But
I'm
like,
so surprised that you watched it.
I don't know why I did.
Even if they do aim it at a younger audience, it's like the stuff that they do now is already for a younger audience, isn't it?
It is.
Like,
Some are
it's
quite
not for
dark.
it's not for adults. Not like
No, it is it's for everyone. But this is just for younger audience, I think. Like I would say like teen
Yeah.
to young.
But then you have She-Hulk where the whole time, like a lot of that episode, she's trying to get out of Bruce Banner if Captain America had sex or if he's a virgin. And her thing is he's a virgin. And then at the after credits thing, he goes, all right, there was this one when they're on tour, blah, blah, blah. So some girl he'd slept with. And she goes, oh my God, Captain America, fuck. And then it cuts off. That's what she said.
that's aggressive.
Yeah. Is that for kids?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Why not?
That's interesting that you did that. I've got this what the fuck's it called? You got Google Chrome. Google Chrome? Chromecast.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Google
You got
Chrome is the
iPod
fucking
Shuffle.
thing. That thing. I've got another thing called Fire Stick or something. This
Yeah.
is kind of irrelevant. But on the thing, I've got an app called Tubi,
Okay.
which is like you get free movies, but they're all like hell shit.
Sounds great.
He sounds so dodgy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What?
And then I've got this satellite. It's not mine, but it picks up other stuff.
Yeah, look, it's crazy. But
You got this
anyway,
on your neighbor's Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, don't go.
why would you use your own when you get your neighbors for free?
Don't sleep below the satellite because you might not wake up. But it's cool.
Yeah, it's really sick. But there's these movies on this fucking thing, and some of them are awful, and some of them, I said, they're all pretty bad. But then randomly you'll just be like looking through, and there'll be like, there was something. I think it might be Scott Pilgrim was on there, and then like this random thriller that's like a good movie,
Yeah.
like like I don't know, Skeleton Key or something. That's probably a movie.
It is.
The Bone Whisperer. No, not Bone Whisperer. The Bone Collector is what I meant to say. Anyway, I was flicking through, and then there was one that fucking surprised me because I've thought I'd seen all of the shark type movies.
Oh god.
Because I've seen Octo Shark, 2-headed shark, 3-headed shark, 4-headed shark, and 5-headed shark.
The classics.
They're all great. This one is
Did
called
you see Sharknadoes though?
Sharknadoes. They're not on there, but because they're too good for this.
Oh, okay.
So that's how good this is. I've never heard. I don't know who thought of this, but they're a genius. Ouija shark.
Oh, I might know a
What,
bit
like-
about this.
Really? Because there's a Ouija shark too. Just like
Does it travel through the floor, type of the fins out?
it is
What, like a Ouija board?
Yeah, it's a Ouija board that they found in the ocean,
Okay.
and then they accidentally released a shark. I've only seen the trailer,
But it's a ghost.
and it's a ghost going around
A ghost shark.
killing people, and then that some. I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm a professional actor, but I would say these people would say the same thing. So there was a lot of, is that a shark? Well, you don't see that every day. What the fuck?
And they're looking at the camera waiting for it to turn off. Like, I'm
they're
done.
doing that thing. They're all looking in different positions. and
The
shit.
director slept in that day. So.
Oh god, I
but
think
don't they get to the point with those movies where they start taking the piss and really exaggerating the B movie aspect?
some people enjoy that because it's like, what can you do with? I mean, I didn't watch it. I seen the trailer and that was it.
You
Oh,
just
okay.
told us you've watched all the other ones.
Yeah, you watched all the other shark
yeah,
ones.
sorry.
You like him.
In 3-headed, or was it 2-headed shark? I don't know which one it is. There's a bit where there's two girls in the ocean and they're standing up, and then they're like talking to someone else that's on the shore because they're in the water.
This would be 2-headed shark because they'll probably add them at the same time.
Yeah, so they're eating them, and then they start going and shaking, and then blood coming out of their mouth. They're shaking, but just standing still, as if the shark's eating
Just
them like
nibbling.
that, but no movement anywhere else, and they just go, and then they die.
That's sad.
It was,
Sounds great.
I think it was 3-headed shark where it bangs into the ocean,
Into the ocean.
into the island. Sorry, bangs into the ocean.
Okay.
It's in the ocean.
It shakes
as a
the
shark
island.
does, and they shake the island, right?
And people go, whoa!
So they,
Over the water.
so as a director, all right, so it's gonna shake. I need everyone to be like, oh, I'm moving because I'm shaking. He needed to say the degree of how one person's going ape shit, the other one's like, ooh, like their different degree of how much is shaking is ridiculous. But yeah, Ouija shark. I reckon we should check that out sometime.
We should watch it.
But
Wait.
if it's already trying to be silly, if we review it and we take the piss at it, aren't we doing what they want?
Well,
Why
I don't
not?
know about Ouija shark. Ouija shark. I mean, 2-headed shark also seemed very serious. That's
Even
Christopher Lloyd in it.
Even
By
the
the way,
name sounds
Explain who
serious.
that. Wait, Christopher Lloyd.
Rick and Morty.
Pretty much.
That's my hint.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. He's like a mad
Doc.
scientist
Nailed
guy.
it.
Yeah. That,
Doc and
I don't know what he did. I think maybe he
Morty.
created it. I remember he was in it.
Hey, Doc. That's my Marty impression.
that was your
Nice.
Christopher Lloyd.
That was my Christopher Lloyd.
Jesus. He runs out of the room.
Yeah. So that's my movie of the week.
You
That I
didn't even
always-
watch. Do you have an opinion on it? Because some people have opinions.
It's
that they don't
it's
even
got
watch.
1.7 on IMDb.
Fuck, that's a lot
Yeah.
for a really shit movie. Apparently,
Don't know.
I watched Maverick. Haven't watched.
That's actually really good. Yep.
About on the same level as
I watched it
Ouija
in the
shark.
cinemas.
Wait,
I watched
did
it at the
you?
drive-ins.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is it still out in cinema?
Mm,
Oh, I guess I don't see you as much because you hate me.
it is true.
Yeah, that was to both of you, by the way.
No, it is.
Okay.
We didn't disagree.
Okay, thank you. I just thought there might be no objections though.
No.
Okay,
no.
so I'll give you a second chance to say that you don't hate
So,
me.
anyways, I watched Maverick. I was about to say Ouija shark.
That's just cinematography wise stunning.
Yeah.
Even that opening scene is freaking amazing. Him testing out that jet
Oh yeah.
to go
to go super hypersonic double.
Yeah.
10 times the speed of sound.
It was silly.
Spoilers.
It beat Endgame, not Endgame, Infinity. No, Endgame.
How much did it make?
It's beat one of the big Marvel ones. I think it's Infinity War. It's the first because no wait,
Maverick featuring
Infinity War did better than Endgame.
Did it?
I thought that was a question, but I didn't say it as a question.
No, it probably did.
You would think that people would watch the first of something other than the second and only the second.
Yeah.
Some people might just
What do you
watch
call
the
it when you
first.
make money?
Gross.
It is a bit gross.
I would have just tell,
It only made $701 million.
but compared to what, I think it's the best one recently during the COVID stuff.
Just look at the box office stuff.
Yeah,
Box office.
Top Gun passes Black Panther with $701 million.
But I want to tell Jason the
1.4
opening 'cause it's
billion.
good. But
Yeah.
he's testing that. They're about to get rid of his little program he's doing where I guess he's teaching people to fly those planes. So he has
No, they're just trying to create a new plane that's able to go 10 times the speed
Oh
of
yeah.
sound.
So the guy's coming to cancel it. So Tom Cruise quickly jumps in the jet to prove it can go this fast, and he just has to hold the speed.
Yeah.
And then he's flying it, and he gets to it just, and they're all excited. Then he has to go that bit further, so he goes a bit further, and then the wings start burning up, and the whole thing blows up. And then he lands in this little random town. I don't know if you remember that. He lands in this little random town, and he's in his little jet suit, but it's all he's all got black, ash, I guess, on him and stuff. And he walks into this country diner, and they're all eating. Then they just stop and turn around, and he looks at them all and goes, "Where am I?" And the little kid goes, "Earth." It's just like the best starting.
That's funny.
But yeah, I just love the way that was made. I had no interest. I seen the trailers and everything.
Have you
up.
seen the first Top Gun?
No.
No.
Neither of
And
us.
I had no interest. But fuck, the way they made it and the jets. Just insane.
It was a pretty half decent action film. It was a decent action film.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard it
towards
was
the
very
end, and then
action
it was,
packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
else do I have to say
I'll
about
be a wait till it comes out on Netflix and then still probably won't watch it.
It
Sort of
goes
guy.
to over 2 hours, so
Yeah, I struggle to
It's
get through them
commitment.
these days.
But I feel like the way it was written though, it's constantly moving. There's barely any points you kind of just stand still. It's always progressing towards something, and it just flies through.
Nice, because like jets and stuff.
And when
no,
you
no.
think a scene's
Oh.
going to end, it keeps going too. But in a good way. Like when they're doing the test flights, the simulations, and it's like, all right, that's going to... Oh, that didn't end.
I'm
Still
not
going.
really a huge fan of like flying stuff, like driving stuff, like those sorts of movies. Is that what it's based on? Like just that?
I mean, they're in planes a lot. But
Yeah,
it's
that
not
is-
like...
But the stuff they do with it, and it's a lot of it's really done as well. Like actual... No, there's barely any CGI. Towards the end, you can tell the CGI, but other than that...
Yeah, I don't know. When I looked at it, I thought it made me think, oh, I might watch Uncharted. I don't know why. that's what that did.
I have no interest. I love Uncharted, but no interest in
Yeah, I'd probably watch Maverick over Uncharted.
Have you watched both?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, okay. But you have seen Uncharted as well. You little bloody movie
He's
watcher.
busy,
you.
isn't he?
I watched that bloody ages ago.
I never watched it.
I watched it at the cinemas.
Oh,
I
that's
might have
cool.
watched
He
it.
must have been busy or something. Didn't
Yeah.
invite us.
Yeah, I actually don't like you guys.
We already kind of discussed that. I don't know why you need to bring it back up. That's fine. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I fucking
What'd you watch,
watched.
Quib?
I play games.
Oh, what'd you play?
I played
Nerd.
three-
Hell Let Loose? Yeah,
Nah.
buddy.
I started getting stingy, and I just went through Game Pass.
Yep.
And then I got into isometric games, and I play 3 now.
3
The
isometric.
last one's a tragic story, but the other
What's isometric, real quick?
it's kind of top down. Hades is isometric.
Like that on an angle.
yeah,
Where it's 8-bit
yeah,
sort of thing, or not? It doesn't have to be 8-bit.
yeah, but it's just like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Nah, like
Like your
can't think of
City
the word.
Vampire Survivor game.
Yeah. So it's not 2-bit, but 2-bit if it fell over.
Yeah.
I guess you would consider like League of Legends and that to be
2-bit.
over.
Yeah.
Isometric though. The
Oh
view.
yeah. That and Dota.
Yeah.
So
I played. Fuck, I can't even think of the first one now.
Must have been good.
Tunic. So it's like a little Fox one that's based on, inspired by the Zelda games, and that one's really
The original Zelda one.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And you go in, your little fox, wake up, whatever, get the sword.
Sounds like Zelda.
Yeah, but every sign in there you can't translate it. It's like a different language, and you're collecting these pages for this manual.
My phone translates. So I just take a picture, it can translate.
No, it's in like this made up language for the game.
Oh, so it's not real.
So yeah. So the
my
manual
God,
has
there you
all
go.
these missing pages, and it'll have like stuff you're gonna do, and on the missing page is pointing to buttons. And as you slowly unlock you don't want to look it up. The whole point of the game, the manual is just a part of the game as what you're doing. And then as you go along and collect these pages and uncover these different areas, you say, oh, actually, if you hold this button, it does this. Or this other button, if you use this, I don't know, it solves like a puzzle.
Yeah.
And some stuff's really frustrating because there's something I could have done the whole time that you don't get the page until right at the end. And it's the whole point of it.
Yeah, I get.
Like, fuck, he can do this?
So does it only unlock the ability to be able to do that when you find the page?
No.
So
no,
you can do it from the start.
You could
It would lose
accidentally
this-
do something.
Yeah.
And you go, how the fuck did I
And there
just
was
do
stuff
that?
I was doing that it tells you later on you can do, which is just normal Zelda stuff. And then you slowly, like Zelda, you unlock a bunch of get weapons and different stuff you can use. Just trying to think. It's got the Souls-like thing where you go to the bonfire and save.
Yep.
But that also resets all the enemies in the area. So you have that risk as well. And then you're unlocking, you got stamina for your roll. That one's a big pain in the ass when you're versing certain bosses.
Yep.
Yeah. It has it in the Souls games. And
Yeah.
Fuck, it annoys me. And then the health, you can upgrade that, and magic as well. And I don't know, you equip whatever top 3 weapons you want. And I don't know what more I could say. It's really cool. Very simplistic. Yeah, I played that. Death's Door's very similar to it. But actually, I think I prefer Tunic. Maybe because I played it first. And then...
You're saying it's like, but it's similar to Zelda. It's not completely based off it though. Just because
No.
you said Tunic, I don't know why. I mean,
I'm
I'm looking at Zelda puzzles as well.
Yeah, but they are trying to go for that type of thing. That's where they're clearly inspired by.
Interesting.
But
That's
yeah,
the sort of game that I'd probably rather play right now, just because you can jump in and out whenever you kind of want.
yeah. Well, I would talk to my partner while playing it, so I barely had the sound on.
Yeah.
I know that's probably not a good way to experience, but I didn't need
if
to
you
hear
enjoyed
much.
it without it.
No,
so
these
that's
Well, I didn't need to
good.
hear it.
Yeah.
And then if they were talking, when they talk, it's like gibberish, one word,
No.
gibberish. Yeah, and sometimes you go over to like a little well, it has gibberish, yes or no. Yes.
Well, most of the time it's going to say, "Do you want to enter?"
Yeah. Or
it's
am I? I'm unlocking a gate or doing some
Or
other
does
shit.
it have that thing where it's like the main words are a different color?
No.
So it would say well and enter in like green.
No,
Yeah,
it just
like,
breaks
same
it
thing.
up with an actual English word than the rest.
Right, so there's literal just
Yeah,
just
English
blah,
word
blah, blah.
in between. Yeah.
and then an English word.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is not being said. This is
Yeah.
all written stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like
you didn't know, you
Pokemon
didn't-
style.
You didn't have the sound on. You didn't know.
Well, I listened at the start, and then towards the end, some stuff. That's what noise that makes. And there are really hard spots, and when you're holding up the shield as well, that counts as stamina. So if it gets whacked, then you have to
Yeah.
roll away. Then you're puffing because
And
you have nothing. And yeah, towards the end, really frustrating parts. But other than that, good game.
Is there a difficulty mode?
No, there's one difficulty, but it's kind of like it's at its hardest, and you can knock it. You can add accessibility options, so you can get rid of the stamina thing if you want to just roll around forever. And in the end, I had to do it. The last boss, he was too freaking hard. I couldn't survive
So
it.
you're a quitter.
Yeah, the whole entire game I did with reducing the
All
stamina.
achievements you got, they revoked. They went, nope, you don't get any of
No,
those.
it doesn't affect it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I could have lied, and I made it the whole time.
Yeah.
But there's other stuff. Sorry, if you die, you go back to a bonfire.
Yeah.
You can change that to repeating the boss.
Okay, yeah.
But once I didn't do that, because I'm pretty good. No, it was
Didn't die.
freaking hard. That was the hardest game I've played in a while. Some of those parts.
How was Hades though?
Hades, good. I liked it. And I guess, well, the more you play Hades, the better you get. Did you play any of it?
I played Hell Let Loose and I played Trials. That's it.
No, that's right. Trials.
Well, Hades just got taken off Game Pass,
Ah.
which was pain in the ass timing.
Well,
And-
you're halfway through it and then I go, bye-bye.
I got up to the last boss and I got half health. I'll do it in the morning. I went to play it
Oh.
again, and then I
Are
couldn't
they-
do it.
Oh wow.
So that's the
rough.
one I was telling you where you start at the start, and there's little mini
Start at the
bosses.
start.
Every time you die, you go back, and then you're kind of trying to escape Hades. So you're working a hell. What's it called in?
Oh, it's hell, but I don't know what it's called. The
Underworld. Yeah. So you're trying to escape that, and you get through these certain parts, and as your health, if it gets depleted, you have to find something to heal yourself. It doesn't go back over time. So the more you play, the more I could say, oh, next time I go into the next room, I get a little bit of health. And then you're picking doors, which way you want to go, and you're getting boons from different gods to upgrade your weapons. But as soon as you die, all of it's gone. You start again. You lose your boons from Zeus. Or
I hate that. Oh, I don't hate it.
But then when you go back through
I
those
would be
doors, like, if
annoyed.
you remember your
but-
path.
No, it changes.
Ah.
And even to
it
start
was like
the bosses
Mario on
started-
hard mode.
Could be. But you're also
We just don't know the level anymore. 'cause
You're
it's
getting-
different.
No.
you're getting stuff though. Like if I collect these, I can't think of what it was called, like these dark fragment things. I could go to this part in my room and give myself like another. So if I die, I get half health and I get one more chance to go again. So the more you play, the more you can make yourself survive longer, get better weapons.
Like Vampire Survivors.
Oh, that's a silly.
Sure.
game.
I don't know.
But I don't
It's
know
out
what.
on Xbox. Yeah. Pretty sure.
But
Game Pass?
good game anyway.
I don't know. Bad Game Pass.
But they're all free on Game Pass. Oh, Hades. isn't it?
was.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not anymore.
And the other two are on there. Yeah.
Well, I moved 6 weeks ago, and I didn't bring my Xbox with me, so I haven't touched the Xbox.
Silly boy.
In 6 weeks, Jay.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really felt the need for it either.
Touching something else.
I want to
Hey,
play
Some other
Overwatch
kind
2
of
when it comes
joystick,
out.
eh?
Oh, nice.
you're gonna get that on PC though, probably.
I mean, I don't really mind. I'll still be using a controller because I'm an absolute loser, but
Speaks for itself.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all I watched and played and did. So,
Boring.
do you want to do a gripe?
You know, I've just thought of a gripe just in that conversation.
Yeah.
And it's
All right,
it
go
might
with the
seem
what's it
silly.
called? What do you call it when you have like keep going?
Epiphany?
No, yeah, that go.
So my gripe
Yeah,
is with Xbox and Xbox Live in particular. Right? They've
The way your
gotten
brain works.
they've gotten rid of 12-month gold subscription.
I did that.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 and 1.
Yeah. And they've made it more expensive.
Yeah.
And so it used to be $79 for a year, but now it's like $40 for 3 months. Pretty sure, yeah. About
I'm still paying for that and Game Pass and my Xbox.
Your
Not
better
even-
deal
Yeah.
is to get the Game Pass and Xbox Live together.
yeah,
But
but you
your
can't
fo-
get it in 12-month things.
What would be? I mean, I guess the point of that would be to make people buy it, spend more money. But
But now I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna end up spending less money because I don't play on my Xbox. Like I would have bought it for a year, spent my $80, $79,
yeah,
and then had it for the year, and then the next year I would have redone it. Whereas now I'm gonna buy once. I'm gonna buy a month's worth every like 3 or 4 months.
how much is a month worth?
$10.95, I think.
Okay, that's not horrible, but it just
But you
kind of
can
limits
pay-
you.
You can pay $16.95 and get Games Pass and the thing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna play it. So
Well, why get it?
So why I get it is so for those times when I want to play,
Mm.
like for a reason. There's something that I want to do.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, I'm just trying to think of the reason they would take away yearly subscriptions for that.
Probably
And-
push you towards Game Pass.
Yeah,
I was in Coles the other day and I saw the 12-month subscriptions on the shelf for $79, and I was like, "Can I just buy 1 or 2 of those?" And I was like, "Nah,
buy 3 of them, mate.
buy 3. Nah, how about I just
Get
go?
4.
How about I just go heck you to bloody Xbox?
Oh, you fucking show them.
Yeah,
One person they lost. Oh, fucking hell.
there might be someone else out there.
No, there won't be.
All the
Yeah.
even PlayStation's knocking up costs. It's charging 50 more for
Everyone.
the consoles now.
And Nintendo did, and then
More.
Netflix has. I mean, everyone's boosting up.
Yeah, that is
subscriptions.
true.
Yeah, I mean, you should be complaining you can't. Oh, my voice croaked. That you can't do yearly Netflix subscriptions.
No, because they haven't taken that away.
Oh, so you're upset that you had the opportunity, now they're taken away, not
Yeah.
that you never got the opportunity.
Yes. But also Netflix is like, I don't even watch Netflix. I should get rid of that too. But Steph watches it.
Yeah, fuck a bitch. That was irrelevant. I don't know why I called her a bitch.
Because she is.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. I actually went through and started cancelling some things recently
Good job.
because of all the subscription
Money.
Well, money is bad. But like the amount of things I just do not watch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm watching fucking Ouija Shark.
Yeah,
Because
we're
I've
noticing.
got Tubi, which is free, and then I still subscribe to Netflix and
you didn't
Disney.
even watch Ouija Shark.
I know. I said like. I watched something else that was dumb that I didn't like. That was just stupid. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not even going to bring
I
it up.
find myself watching YouTube half the time because I
That's-
could just quickly jump in a video, go out,
Yeah,
learn
90%,
something.
90% of the time I watch YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine would be higher than that. It's ridiculous how much of that. Every time I just go in and I think, oh, I've got to watch bloody She-Hulk, and I still need to watch. I want to watch Prey. I've still got to watch House of Dragon, and I sit down and I'm already watching the YouTube video, thinking, what the fuck was that? Why am I watching this
Yeah.
now? Like, and then I get intimidated by 40-minute, an hour, whatever episodes or movies. When a YouTube video you can watch 20 minutes, yet I've watched 10 of them.
Yeah.
But I'm still there for the amount of time. But I've just watched.
Shit, it's midnight.
Yeah, and then I'm
But
fucking.
it fucks you up though because I went and watched the first one. I forgot what it's
House
called.
of Dragon.
House of Dragon, and my concentration level. And there's because it's the first one. It reminds me of the first episode of Game of Thrones.
God, yeah.
like,
Just throwing all that shit at you.
yeah, because you've got this advantage where you know what happens in the future, but you're watching this like, wow.
Because
Well,
as you're working out, he's like, so this guy's this. They're explaining another character. You're like, no, I'm still working this
I'm
first
trying
guy.
to figure out
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are
Who
you
are
doing?
these
There's all
tangerines
these
again?
blonde people.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's only
How does
one of
this
them
work?
in the other one.
Yeah, and it's not
She's pretty.
Yes.
She's prettier than him.
made the weirdest part. It made me want to watch it because the main chick is Aussie. To support him, I think the world
Oh, so
supported
she
the
rocks.
first 2 episodes. They got that was the highest premiere. Is that?
And none of
I don't
us
know.
watched it as well.
Yeah,
when it
and then the
premiered.
second one got more views than the first one,
Oh.
Damn. Wait,
which is
what?
insane. I honestly thought it was going to bomb
Is
because
that
of what
physically
happened.
possible?
Well, usually it doesn't.
How does
But-
the second one
Yeah,
get
but
more
no,
views than the
Premiere,
I reckon the
though.
hype.
Like that would be meaning like the first day or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I reckon,
then so people would have watched it.
and they would have heard
that next week.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the
Okay.
biggest one.
After they
I'm gonna
heard,
watch the
and
second
then,
one.
yeah, so that's
That-
why.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even hear anything.
No, I was saying it was him.
Yeah.
That was the guy that watched the
I haven't
second one.
watched either of them yet, but yeah. No, I totally get it.
I gotta grow up.
All right, go.
Xbox lot.
People that have an opinion on something they didn't watch.
High five, very nice.
Sorry, my hand was sweaty.
That's all right. Just don't do it
I get
again.
nervous in here.
Yeah, explain it. Explain your gripe.
I hate people, and it
Hate.
really
Hate
annoys.
is a very
no.
strong word.
It really annoys me when it's something I'm trying to watch or that.
Yeah.
And so it's happened with a video game. Not gonna bring up person, but it was, I don't know. It was like mixed reactions, and then I'm hearing spoilers from a person that didn't even play it, and I'm in the middle
But
of playing
dissing
it.
it at the same time. Like,
Yeah, and it's ruining my experience because it's making me feel like I have to rush and finish it so I don't get spoiled. When this person should just be quiet. You didn't play it. You don't have an opinion on it. In my like,
Yeah.
well, you do
In-
have an
In
opinion.
this person's defense, did you ever say, "Hey, I've not really like played that much of it. Just shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
That started off
Yeah.
really nice, and then shut the fuck up.
And then no, I'm just saying, like, no, I don't want to hear any. You don't
You
understand.
don't speak any
No
words
more.
about it.
Yeah, you.
Especially like there'll be a thing where if I might accidentally spoil like a game, like, do you want to know about something? And then if you say, I don't really care, then I'll do
Yeah.
it. If you're like, no, like, okay, we'll wait for you to fucking.
It just remind me of a particular person that we also used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You know the one I'm going to
Yeah,
say?
I know the one. you're gonna
And
say.
they didn't watch the thing, but they would read the entire synopsis or the summary, and then they start spoiling it when you haven't had a chance to. Or
Yeah.
they somehow learn the book spoilers ahead of time for Game of Thrones as well.
Yeah.
And they're telling you, it's like, you have no investment in this.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That person came up to me the day that a Walking Dead episode came out, and a certain character died in that episode. and they said, hell, that person died. And I'm like, can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Because that person has also said things in the past.
Yeah,
that
it's not a joke.
Yeah, and it's like,
Because
I want to punch you right
it used
now.
to come out Monday or something, and you used to work Monday during the day.
Yeah.
Same with Game of Thrones, I think, as well, where you had to just dodge all the spoilers before you got home.
Yeah.
I felt bad once though, because I added Kieran to a Facebook group
Yeah.
that I was like, they post funny game stuff, and then they posted a big Walking Dead spoiler, and Kieran woke up and checked his phone, and that was like the first thing on his feed.
But now that's the norm.
Yeah.
Used to get hated on in the comments now. Well, if you liked it, you should have watched it.
So
within 5 hours.
You've moved straight into my gripe, which was my thing that I was going to say.
Oh gosh.
Which
Oh.
is pretty much that.
Yeah.
And so some people can't watch the thing straight away. So mine's a wrestling thing where it was just like, I think, and I'm going to name and shame because I've done it multiple times. What culture? They need to, I don't care if there's a return, if something happened or there's a title change, like there's certain things that you're watching this for, right? Having it as your thumbnail saying CM Punk wins a championship as a fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours, even
That's
2 hours,
dog.
4 hours after it's played. I'm sorry, I can't watch that straight away.
Yeah.
The WWE pay-per-view was at 1 a.m. I'm not watching it at that
You
time.
should commit to that.
So like for us, like they've got to work that out. And there's another one that I watch called, we'll drop them, Cultaholic. They would do something like results review of the match, and then it'll have like someone holding a title, but it's like shaded out so you can't see who it is. That's the sort of stuff. That's how you should do that.
Yeah.
It just makes way more sense. Or
But
if there's a
even
return, just say there was a return, like the video to find out who it was, instead of fucking.
But if it's their silhouette, even then you can work it out.
Yeah, but I mean, this is like a clear fake pert. Like it's not definitely
okay.
none of them. You wouldn't even tell.
We've done this on some of our.
Yeah.
But ours were released. What I'm talking like this is like 5 hours
they're
after
never-
the event.
We're going to have that kind of turnaround.
we don't even watch it 5 hours after. But just like I think Braun Strowman came back, and that was like the thing
Brawny.
straight away. And it's like, well, now I got to work while Raw is on. I can't watch Raw till 5 p.m. It's on at 11, and then you just flick through. Yeah. I try to stay off Twitter and Facebook and stuff.
You should just not follow those things. You should just remove them from.
Yeah, I mean, I probably will, to be honest.
Well, there was this stupid article saying a spoiler's even a thing anymore. It's like, yeah, because they ruined the entire experience.
Spoilers even a thing?
Like as if we shouldn't even get angry over them.
That's fucking.
They're just
stupid.
a thing of what they are now.
It's
like, well, why put the entire show out at once and give us a whole thing so we don't have to watch it?
Yeah.
If it's not a thing.
Oh, jeez. And I think it's older people also don't understand spoilers.
Yeah.
They don't understand just
the rules of spoilers.
Well, it's not even the rules. Maybe I'm too smart. Well, not smart, but thinking about it.
Think about it too much.
Way too much. When I'm watching a show, and because my mother has done this, I was watching a show with someone else, and I obviously worked it out because I knew this character. It was Walking Dead. A character had died. She walked in as we were watching it. This is season 2 or something. There's 7 seasons out. And then she goes, "Oh, I remember him." And I was like, "Well, because you've said that, you're implying that he's not in it now, which means he dies, which means you've spoiled." She's like, "No, I'm not spoiling anything." Or there was one when it was Carl. She said, "Look how young he looks there." And I was like, "Now you're implying that he lives." She goes, "Yeah, but him living isn't a spoiler." So yes, it is. Any dangerous situation, he's not dead now. You've spoiled it.
It's the exact same thing as watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
What?
Any danger that they're put in, it's not. It's not real.
That's they put themselves in that thing, and a lot of the characters. Did we talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi?
No, we said a similar thing where a lot of people don't like the prequel stuff because something can't happen to these people.
Oh yeah, I've never really been a fan, but you haven't watched Better Call Saul yet, hey?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking of something though, and I shouldn't have done it, but when Breaking Bad, the last season was coming out weekly.
Yeah.
My mate used to come over and watch it. And I said, "Mum, just." And so, if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, this could potentially be a spoiler or not a spoiler. But I said, "Mum, walk in and say, fuck, how's that about Jesse?" Mum walks in and says, and he's like, his eyes widened and he's looking at me and looking at her like, Are you serious? That was the greatest reaction ever, but also spoiled because now it means just nothing happened to Jesse in that episode.
Yeah, but
did
you didn't watch the episode before him though?
No, I had because it used to come out earlier in the day, and then I'd rewatch with him.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Similar to when we watched Game of Thrones, but I wouldn't do it to you.
Sure you would, man. Sure you would.
No, I used to do it with The Walking Dead. I used to watch it, and then I'd probably have to watch it watch it 2 more times sometimes. And then I would only watch it with my mum if it was a good episode or like someone was going to die. So whenever I'm in the room, she goes, "So someone dies this week, eh?" And I'm like, "No." Oh fuck! She works me out. I've got to now sit in on some shit episodes to throw her off.
I think I've said this before. I had to stop watching Walking Dead live because on that FX channel used to play so many ads that I would start changing the channel. Oh my god, I was watching something. You can't. Actually, when it was live, it would skip the ads, wouldn't it? It was the recorded version.
I can't remember. I remember a lot of V stuff.
Yeah.
It's to promote the V energy drink.
Would.
I think there was ads.
I thought it was if it was recorded or if you watched it back, there was no ads.
Only if you like play back. But it takes a while to play back.
From the original Foxtel, you just record what was played
You're recording
at that
the
time.
channel.
So you'd fast forward past the ads.
And also, I think one time, this is a silly thing that the normal TV does with Channel 7 and stuff like that, where the time isn't exactly perfect. And I'm pretty sure Walking Dead, there was like one where it went for a bit longer.
Oh no.
And then it just like, I remember just watching it, something's gonna happen, and then it just stops. I was like, well, it's just like recording over. Well, what the fuck happens at the end of that? Like, fuck it. Yeah.
That's awkward.
But that used to happen when you used to record shit on normal TV. Like, this is a while ago, because you put your tape in and you just record what the screen is.
Yeah.
Or I think you could set it for a time. I don't know.
And
you'd be like, 7th, so I'd watch like record the footy or something. My dad used to record the footy for me because normal TV used to be on at like 12 p.m. to 3 a.m. And then I get up in the morning and watch it. And then like we start, there's some stupid thing on. And then I get up to like the third quarter and the thing stops.
Oh no.
But yeah, that used to happen a lot. Not anymore though.
Oh boy.
And I was a young boy.
But the videotapes you were annoying because you didn't want to see the spoilers of the episode, but you had to make sure you played it as soon as it rewound past that point.
What do you mean? Well, I mean,
after
it would
you
just
record it.
It rewinds itself.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, when you record and it hits the end, it rewinds all the way back to the beginning.
I'd have to get home and rewind it past the stupid other shows at the back.
Maybe it was a new feature that came out with the with VCRs.
Oh.
The VCRs
like my butler did it for me.
No, because
my butler did.
I didn't have
that's
that
a hell
feature.
thing, hey. When you'd pull out a tape, like you'd go, let's watch this movie, put it in, and then it's the credits, so you got to rewind it the whole way.
And it's not quick.
Yeah, but you stop and rewind, and you could hear.
Yeah.
For a decent.
You could either do that slow one where it shows it in backwards, and then you press play, or you could do the double one. Which
that's right. Yes.
Black the screen out and just go crazy.
But also, you have a risk of fucking up the film. I think doing that.
Oh, really?
Well, I've had it before where that's happened and got tangled in the thing.
Shit.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, well, have you seen the ones
that Video Easy? There you go.
But the Video Easy ones, they've got like this rewinding machine. They go.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that quick, but it's fucking.
Didn't they used to charge you if you didn't rewind it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, well, I mean, when I used to, you jump, chuck it in a box.
Yeah, you chuck it in a box, and then because then they have to check to make sure it's rewound, and if it's not rewound, they can go, "You fucking took this," and then that's that.
Oh, okay.
How can it be good?
I used
for
to
that
always
box? Just going bang, it's falling at the bottom, nothing's in there.
But they're like shaky and loose, and
yeah,
like they're not that great. But fucking Video Easy
with old like
Blockbuster.
I just remember going to my nana's and having like just putting on Disney movies and stuff, and you'd have all the trailers at the beginning of the tape, and then the movie would start, and it's like I can't remember ever skipping over that stuff. Like I'd always watch it.
A lot of
rewatch it
would, and then
except for the family when they're all trying on the top.
Oh, how good was that?
Yeah.
Because it's like, what movie are they watching with the adults?
I wish that was my family.
They all put on the wrong ones at one stage, don't they? They're wearing the wrong shirt.
Silly
Yeah.
Billy's
Wait a
like
minute.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
Dad's got his pokies out and he's
yeah.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
dad
that's on
walks in.
camera.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that was I think with the Disney one, a lot of the same time there were similar trailers. But because you're a
Yeah.
kid as well, and you're watching Disney trailers, it's like watching a fucking
It's
Disney
cool.
movie. So you're like, yay!
One
I
day I'll
think
see
before, fuck, what was it? There was a movie that we used to have that before it used to have the scene from the young ones, or it was the dude from the guy from Drop Dead Fred, and he had the one where he turns into a teenager. Has anyone seen that?
Freaky Friday.
Well, I don't know. He just does a thing where he's like excited for his birthday, turns into a teenager, and then he's an asshole because it ticks over 12:01, and then he just becomes an asshole. I used to love watching that skit, and it used to be in a couple of movies. So it used to be, but like they were Disney movies
Why does he turn into an arsehole?
because he turns into a teenager.
Wait, so he gets old or he gets
The
young?
all
He gets
teenagers
older.
are
He gets
assholes,
older.
you're saying.
Yeah, he turns 13, I guess, but he's
Ah.
obviously like fucking 30. I don't know. He's old because he's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly 13.
Mm.
That'd be a good movie. Dating one.
Suddenly 30. I did see the advertisement for that. Scott
And then Disneyland, you're like, one day I'll go there. Nah, you're never going there.
No. Blew up.
What? Jesus
You
Christ.
can't say that.
No, it's then you realize how much money to actually get there, then go in.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Which
Unless mum's
Disneyland?
gonna pay.
Is the one Disneyland cheaper?
Disney World, Disneyland, Disney,
Oh.
and then there's also,
One's in
there's one in
Japan.
Japan, there's one in Hong Kong, there's one in bloody France, I think, there's one in Florida.
Isn't the Florida one you usually see? Is that the one with the golf ball thing?
I think so.
That's the main one.
I think so.
Yeah, that's where Mickey lives.
I think so.
That's where Mickey lives. I went
Yo,
to Movie
Mickey.
World on the Gold Coast.
Get your
That'll do.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the closest we could get. And you
Yeah.
walk 5 steps in. Like, oh, this is the back.
It's decent.
Nah, the
It's
movie
decent.
world was awesome.
Yeah, all those theme parks over there
Mm.
were are decently big, but I assume that the Disneylands and
Disney,
stuff
well, they got hotels in them, don't
Brother,
they?
just a little bit bigger than
yeah, a
them.
little bit.
Actually, DreamWorld's pretty big.
When I went to Movie World, it was raining, and then like half the rides. But by the way, did you hear about the thing on the Scooby Doo ride
Oh.
recently? Some people fucking no,
I thought that was closed years ago.
no. Well, this is a recent story. They said that some people were trapped in there because they had to emergency stop one of the rides, which means that I guess they can't just start it up again after they emergency stop it. And they did it because a guy took his shirt off
Oh.
while they were
What?
on the ride. So I don't know, he was just fucking around, I guess. Took his shirt off, so they emergency stopped it, and then it took like hours to get them.
That's
all
not the
out.
one that goes in water at the end, is it?
No, Scooby Doo. It
Oh,
goes
no, okay.
fucking underground.
And then it goes up and backwards. You go backwards for a bit in a warehouse type thing.
Have you not seen that?
I have, but I can't remember very well.
You've
just
never
remember you-
Scooby Doo?
At the beginning, it's got the bit with they take your photo when there's the axes, like the typical axes that, and you look like you're gonna go, but then you go under them because it's all smoky.
Yeah.
But when we went one time, the smoke machine wasn't working, so you could just see that you were gonna go under. But there was all these people like, because they take the photo the first time we went with the smoke, they're like, no, like fucking, they're gonna die from that. one.
We used to just circle back because there was no line. And then
Yeah.
you just take exaggerated pictures every time.
Oh yeah, that was. the
They
They
thing.
take your shirt off and then you get the ride stop.
And then
Maybe
you're
that's-
stuck
well-
upside down.
Well, I assume the shirt off was while they were, because there's a bit where you go in an elevator thing, and then you kind of go up, or you go down. I don't know which way you go, but you go somewhere else, and they put 2 carts in there, and then you go backwards down a couple of things, and then they turn you around, and you kind of just go a bit of a speedy thing, but you're like, I don't know, you can't really see the ground quite high. I assume that's when the person
That was
did it.
the other joke. You remind me when the 2 carts are on the thing. And if you're the front, we go, oh my God, it never usually does this.
That's so mean. Oh, fucking hell.
And then you disappear, wouldn't you? You'd go
Yeah.
back down
You
the
just go,
thing.
"Ah!"
There's 2 rides at Movie World that I really remember. One was the Superman one
Yeah, that's good.
and the Lethal Weapon,
Mhm.
where you get your feet dangling. And you go
Yeah.
up.
Lethal
That-
Weapon's cool.
yeah. In the end, with the lethal weapon, it was too old, and it would smash you all around like violently.
Yeah,
it was fucked.
you know what
It was
you
a
should-
lethal weapon.
we went there, and like I was saying, it was raining. So the Superman, and raining and windy, so Superman was stopped They weren't doing that.
Okay.
Green Goblin was stopped.
Green Goblin.
Yeah, there's a Green Goblin one. The Batman one,
went
which
like
is just
30
like
years
a
before us.
chairlift one. The chairlift one is Batman. That
Yeah.
was not being used as well. There wasn't many people there because of it. But then they opened the lethal weapon, so that's fine. Apparently, that's okay to go on. And
It's
we'll
mostly
dry.
undercover, isn't it?
We'll dry. No. What are you talking about? It goes out in the fucking. I'll tell you why it goes out in the rain. But so we're sitting there, and we were like the second or maybe third back. So and all the seats are level, and as it goes up, I see the person, because I mustn't have been second then. I see the person in front. All the water comes off, soaks that dude, and I'm just strapped in like. I guess I'm getting fucking soaked, and it goes, and it fucking. You just
All
get
the
drenched
water off what?
off the back of the other one. Like it's like
So it
on
just
this- it's like
collects
it
as
just
it
collects
goes
in
under.
it, and then it just
Fuck.
fucking soaks you. And I was like, great. Then you're going so fast, and it was
That you get
raining.
dry.
No, it was raining. Fucking, it hurts. It's like needles
yeah.
hitting you because you're going so fast, and the water's hitting you. I'm like, oh, but yeah,
This is an
Ugh.
experience.
what's happening?
I
remember-
love my life.
I think I was there with Roto and Chelsea, and then they were like, "Do you want to do that again?" I was like, "I don't think so. Let's go on Scooby Doo like 8 times." Okay, cool. It was underneath, so you didn't get wet. And then they did open the Superman. They were like, "Oh, it's not as windy now." Like, well, that doesn't seem safe. Like, I don't know if I want to do
I
that.
can imagine you. Superman would go out in the wind. Sit down.
Because they were saying that was the fastest from like start to go.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And so it comes
Probably
out.
in Australia though. Not the
You
You
world.
reckon?
Yeah.
Because the giant drop was the tallest in the
Wow.
world at a certain time.
Because the giant drop was the tallest doesn't mean this was far. I'm sure
So
it's
the
just
stats could be-
Australia.
Well, the giant
Any-
drop definitely was the tallest because they were comparing when I first went there, and that
The
was.
view from the giant drop is amazing.
You mean fucking terrifying, or
No, amazing.
I fucking hated it.
Yeah, this will be a good day to die.
Mate, I absolutely did not. I didn't like that at all.
You could see movie world.
Do you not like heights?
I don't know. I'm indifferent about heights. Like I don't not like them, but
But you
so-
don't like being high.
well, what we did was
It doesn't do drugs.
I went with my dad and my sister, so we were just going on these rides, and they have like a rating of like how scary they are. And there's like the Cyclone, I think, is the roller coaster. There's that fucking car thing that goes up the thing. I don't know what that's called. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of like 5 stars. The giant drop is like 4.5. So we're like, well, we went on the Reptar thing, which is like a shitty lethal weapon, like yay. And then we went on the bike that just kind of goes.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, but you can pick your speed.
But
kind of.
it feels like if I'm gonna crash and die in this bike, you're like in the
You're
weirdest
in it,
position,
yeah,
locked
but
in.
you're locked in. But
I
so
thought my uncle would come back on holiday.
Oh, his hands come.
Yeah.
No, so we thought we'll do the first one we'll do just to like because it's not that scary. Will be this giant drop fucking thing. That is
That's the worst one.
that
of
is the
lot.
worst one.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know that at the time. You just look at it's like all it is dropping. It's 5 seconds of a ride. Who fucking cares?
It's free falling.
When you're because you fall out of your chair and the only thing holding you is that brace.
Yeah.
When we were going up, I remember thinking, "Oh wow, this is the top. This is and it keeps going.
Yeah.
You go so fucking high.
This is the.
and then you hear that car go, ah!
Yeah,
And then you
it
look at them and they're
shakes
like,
the thing. Like,
they go,
who built? Why is that part of this? Why are you interrupting me?
oh god.
And that also has, depending on where you're facing, the other side drops first. So you
yeah. And
screaming.
they don't tell you. There's no countdown.
Yeah.
It's just you see, cling, and then that's you getting unhooked
Just feel.
and falling to your
This
death.
is the one Chris Hemsworth was talking
Yeah,
about.
with his
the
daughter, he
kid.
put the Snickers bar in his daughter's shoes to make
Oh,
her
to
tall
make her
enough to go on.
taller. Yeah.
It's like, we beat the system.
It's like, that's there for a reason.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you think?
didn't he say something like she's like falling out? Hold on to her a bit. Like, fucking
That's
hell.
fucked.
Yeah, no, and then the cyclone was like no, not bad at all. We went on it like 6 times after that. The cyclone.
Oh
right,
yeah.
Speaking
Unless
of-
you feel sick.
like this is not really a gripe, but they have because I would feel who would be waiting in this position. But I remember walking up to the cyclone, and at one stage it was like there is an hour wait from here.
What the fuck?
And it's like, wow, that's pretty crazy. Earlier, there's actually a sign that says, like, this is a 3-hour wait from here. Who the fuck's waiting at that sign? Did you?
No.
The three? Oh, fucking hell. But
No,
I think,
that's when in the busy season you don't go then.
yeah, because the cyclone, weirdly enough, goes up
Imagine
like that,
3
to
hours.
the top to go on the roller coaster. It's in that big building, like by the claw thing, like or where the new water park
Oh,
is.
I was thinking the Rampage type thing.
no,
things.
no.
It's
The
not the
cyclone.
Rampage, it's the WA one. I can't
Yeah.
think of what their one is.
I was about to say cyclone. It's fucking yeah. But that was like a long wait to that, and then it hit like 4, and everyone kind of goes home, and then you can just go there straight away. And you're like, fucking just keep going through that. Yeah.
Get your
You're not
fix for
thinking of the
that.
Buzzsaw.
No, it was the roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Superman.
I've got a
Oh,
pic.
yes, yeah, the
I've
roller
got a
coaster.
picture, and it's just, that's the only reason why I know it's cyclone because we got a picture
Of
of
course
us
you have.
going. My dad's knuckles are white.
That's
He's
an old
holding onto
one
the
too,
bar
isn't it?
that
The
hard.
Cyclone.
I guess so.
Is that the double loop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loop de loop. Yeah, because they take a picture after the second loop, I think, which weirdly builds you up enough courage because the first one's what the fuck, the other one's it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I managed to do like a nice smile face thing
That's cute.
on my first turn through. I did it on the giant drop too as well. I screamed. I went ah like that. That
My
was
picture's like this.
You're
Because
hiding.
my head. No, because it's. Yeah, I think I was. Or it starts lowering there.
Well, you couldn't see Chelsea's hair's all on her face because of the wind's blowing everywhere. You couldn't see this. We didn't keep that picture. I remember that.
Oh.
But the cyclone one was like a good picture. Oh, and I ruined everyone's Tower of Terror picture.
You took your shirt off?
No, because I'm like that.
Oh, great.
And they say, and then when we stopped, they're like, "Oi, you can't do that. Now no one's allowed to buy that thing because they did like, oh, you can't even buy it."
Just say, suck me off.
And then so it was like this big thing of just like I did this.
So
huge
you have to buy a
wrong
copy for everyone.
thing. She made the point out like, all right, this one, he's the one that fucked it
See,
all
this-
for you.
yeah.
You should have doubled down and told
Sorry.
them to all fuck themselves.
Sorry, I wasn't.
Why'd you have
thinking.
to reach out? Why can't you just be like, and hold your thing?
I don't know. I just wanted to get right in there. I don't
That's
know why
fair.
I did it, to be honest.
Really wanted to ruin everyone's
Oh,
day.
fucking, I ruin people's day all the time. So.
Classic.
But yeah, that's my
Alright.
roller coaster story.
That's probably it, though, eh? For the pod?
That was
Yeah.
the topic for the pod.
Yeah.
That was the roller
Theme
coaster
park.
topic.
Did
for the pod.
we did a gripe? We did. Is there another
So
segment?
that segment was called Good or Gripe. That's where we have
That's
a
a
good thing to say or
long
a
segment.
gripe thing. Yeah.
Oh, can we do a quick segment?
Yeah.
What would you do if? Just thought of it then.
Okay.
Right, this is gonna be really prepared.
What would you do? What do you do if? What doesn't matter. We'll work on the
What
thing.
would I do if?
When you do a poo
Mm-hmm.
and you wipe
Yep.
and you get and it's clean, it's nothing. Do you wipe again?
Yeah.
Do
Double
you,
check. You might have missed it.
have you ever
Maybe you wiped wrong.
It's true.
Or you dig your finger really in there.
But what happens
You
if
want
it's
something.
Yeah.
what happens
You
if
just work for this.
because then there's multiple things. What happens if the second one and then there's poo in there and you're thinking, well, where the fuck was that the first time?
Well, then that's good. That's why you wiped the second time.
Yeah, no, but it's weird that I feel like I've done a good wipe the first time. Why is it there now?
Because you might have that little hair dingleberry hanging out, and it might have gone whoop and dodged it the
Yeah.
first time.
went on the chip. Yeah.
Yeah, and now you've come back through and you've hit it and you've smeared and now you've made a mess. So you got to go back again 15 more times.
Have you ever done a clean
And you're like,
wipe?
not today.
Have you done a clean wipe?
Yeah,
And then you've wiped the second time and it's still clean?
yeah.
And then have you tried it a third time?
No.
That's disgusting.
You
You
don't
should
do
be.
a third time.
Of course you do a third time. What if you
3
miss
times you're playing with yourself again.
or a finger in my asshole?
Yeah.
No, but like, because you could fuck it. If you fucked it up one time, you could do it twice.
I mean, no, you wouldn't. Because, you wouldn't think about the first time you check and you go, oh, and then you'd be actively thinking the second time.
Then you check for a poo.
Wait,
What am I doing here?
It's not even there.
Wait a minute, I did wheeze.
Yeah.
You're standing.
You've never done a poo and just thought that was fucking clean. I'm not even gonna bother.
They said this on the
No.
footy show.
Did we?
No,
Oh,
Dustin Martin said it.
did
Because
he?
you don't even check with the paper.
No,
you
it was it was Max Gorn. He said
Oh, is it?
he called it a clean snap.
Yeah, he's like,
Have
you
ever
don't
done
even
a clean
check.
snap?
Is that no?
Not a chance that I would ever trust that because there's been ones where I'm like, that was clean.
And you're on your 8th wipe.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going
And
on?
I've had other ones where it was like, that's going to be messy, and then it's not.
Well, the messier ones seem to be better because they seem to be a bit more. Sorry if you're eating. Be a bit more gooey, and you can kind of like it's.
Oh God!
when you wipe up that, it all comes off. If it's like a sticky one that's stuck there, you just kind of smearing it more, and then you got to wipe
keep
more.
Smearing. You got to keep smearing.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Smearing.
Like the
until
wetter
it's
ones
gone.
will come off straight away.
Like you got a marker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm. No, but if you spill a bit of water, if you put water there and then you wipe up the water, that's one go. It's like a wet one. But I'm trying to think of something that's not like a bit of like pasta.
Peanut butter.
If you wipe it once, there's still a bit there. You know.
Pasta.
I don't know
Why
why.
is pasta the thing you went to
I don't
instead of
know.
some other spread?
I don't
like
know.
Butter.
I don't
Yeah.
have much to add to this.
And that's the new segment that I've just thought of.
Okay, only bring that segment up at the end.
And if
Okay.
you have a question prepared.
Oh, it came to me. I was thinking we were talking about it at work.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright. Do you wipe twice when you get a clean snap?
Yeah, but some people, because they might, you said dingleberries. What if they bleach? What if they get rid of their arsehole
I don't
hairs
know.
And
I
there
don't-
is none there. So sometimes
don't
you
know
do
how
more clean
people-
snaps.
Who have clean? I don't know what people who have no hair on their asshole do, because I have a hairy asshole.
No, some of the people get rid of that hair.
Yeah,
But
he
I
doesn't
don't know.
understand.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what their experience is. It's like, do they get?
Maybe
does it
they
stick
do
as
more
much?
clean snaps.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure as well because I also have hair on my
On
hole.
your bum hole.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these legs. I think
I don't have any
He's
hair
got no
on me
hair
butt.
there.
All right.
That was a good conversation to have.
Thank you for joining us. If you managed to stick through that last bit, you're an absolute champion, and you deserve to be
through.
here.
Hey. Like
Um,
when your finger goes through the toilet paper and you finger yourself.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe if you're
fingers
watching this
down.
on YouTube. If you're listening to it, the audio version on whatever your thing, give us a review if you'd like.
And you have the option of a video version.
And you have the option of a video version. The video version is on Spotify as is, so
Yeah.
you can even
And
check
we
that
got our
out.
Wait, it's
legs
on
out.
Spotify. Oh,
Yeah.
should we do a...
Got the
you
legs
can,
out.
You can actually see my kneecap.
You can actually see my feet.
Ew.
You like that? Maybe I'll start OnlyFans.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't
You
do
like
it in
that?
this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my room. I can do what I
It
want.
smell a bit stale.
Oh, the
when you
OnlyFans.
walk
Oh, starting the OnlyFans. That's what that camera out there's for.
in. Oh. The one in the toilet? In the bowl? Is
The
that
one-
related?
Yeah, that was actually you in the boys in Herogasm. So you know.
Oh, your butthole. Oh, God.
Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Cheers.
Toilets and poo.